Hey friends, welcome to my another video. So in this video we are going to discuss about the canvas tag in HTML and how we can use the canvas to draw lines or draw rectangles, squares, doing some 2D graphics, how we can use the canvas tag to do some 2D graphics in HTML. So that's what we're going to discuss today. So let's get started. So I have a HTML file and a JS file. So in the HTML file, I'm defining a canvas tag first. Canvas, and I'm defining some properties for it. I'm defining an ID. Let's say I'm defining as canvas, and then I'm defining a width for it. Width, let's say if I'm defining a width of 500, and then a height equal to, let's say, 200. Okay, so I have my canvas here. So let's go ahead and start doing some graphics here. So first of all, I'm going to access that canvas that I just created. So const canvas is equal to document dot get element by id of canvas. So inside this canvas I have the canvas element, and then next thing I have to create a context of from this canvas. So how we can do is const context equal to canvas dot get context. There is a function get context of, we're going to create some 2D graphics. So I'm creating a context of 2D. Okay, so next is we'll see how we can how we can draw a line. If you want to draw a line using this, right, how we can do is there is a function. First you have to do is context. You have to get the context, and then you have to do this. There is a function called the begin path. So we're just letting it know that we are going to begin drawing a path. Okay, and next is I want to tell from where I want to start. So let's say if I have a view, complete view like this, and where do I want to start it? I have to give a coordinate. Let's say if I am giving an x position like from here to like 100, y position from 0 to 50, I want to start it here. So I want to just let it know that from where do I want to start writing, start drawing it. So that's a function move to. I'm saying move to, let's say 20 20. So that's x position is 20 and y position is 20. That's where I want to start drawing it. And next function available is line 2. Okay, so it will draw the line from this x from the position that we have provided here to what position. So I will say, let's say if I'm saying like 50 50, so I'm telling it like start drawing a line from 2020 to 50 50, right? So I have everything here, and then what I can do is context dot strike. There is another method. So stroke. So when I put this, as you can see, there is a line drawn from the position 2020 to 50 50. So that's all. So this context dot stroke, that actually draw the line. Okay, so begin path is just letting it know that we are going to start drawing it, and then move to is the starting position, and then line 2 till what position that we want to draw the line. Okay, this is how you draw the line. Okay, next is, let's say if you want to like this, if you want to draw a rectangle, then we can do it. If you want to draw a triangle, then we'll see how we can draw a triangle, right? If you want to draw a triangle like this, a right angle triangle, so how we can do is I have provided a move to, let's say I'm putting it 10 10. That's my starting position, and then I'm saying I want to draw a line from here to here first. Okay, so my x is not going to change, but my y is going to change. So y I'm putting it as 10, and then let's say around 50 I would write it. So 10 and 50, so I draw a line like this. So next is I want to draw a line from here to here. Okay, so how we can do is how I can dot line 2. I want to change the x also, and then y also to 50. So it draw a line from here to here, and then I want to go back to the starting position, so it completes the triangle, right? That the starting position is 10 10. So how I can do is context dot line 2, I'm saying 10, sorry, 10 comma 10. So that completes the triangle. So this is how we can draw different shapes using just a line 2 and move to a line 2 and stroke using the canvas. Okay. So similarly, we can, if you want to draw a rectangle, then we can simply do it. I just need to pass like 50 and 10. So it, sorry, not here. I'm making it this 50. So 10 10 and then 10 comma 50. Then okay, let me make this 50. So it like 50 50. So it draws till here 50 50, and then it makes 50 and 10. So the x is 50, x is 50 here, and y is 10, and then we want to go back to the initial position which is 10 and 50. So I can do it like this, 50, then if I put 10, no, it's 10 and 10, right? If you put 10 and 10, then yeah, it completes a rectangle. So you can use this method to draw any shapes that you want. Okay. And another thing is, if you want to draw a rectangle or square, there is an easier method that is provided, which is context dot. You don't need to put any of this. You can simply write it as context dot fill rect. So there is a property like this. So here you can put the x position where you want to start, and then y position, let's say, and then I'm putting a width of 50 comma 100. So this will actually create a rectangle like this. Okay, so there is a fill rect that you can use it. The parameters are like, you have to put x and y. So I'm saying x position is y, and then x is 10, and then y is 10. So it starts from this location, and the width is 50, and 100 is the height. So by default the fill color will be black. So if you want to change the fill color, so you can say there is a method, there's a property called fill style, and you can say I'm putting green. So this is how we can change the fill color. Okay, so like this way you can draw different rectangles. And if you don't want this rectangle to be filled, and you just want just the border and then not filled, so how we can do is, there is a property called, instead of fill, there is a property called stroke. You can put stroke, and then you can put stroke rect. Instead of fill style and fill rect, you can use stroke rect and stroke style. Okay? So stroke rect will basically just draw the border for it, and then stroke style you can mention the color. So if you don't have this one, it will create a using a black color, so by default. So that's how this works. So we looked at how you want to create a rectangle, how you want to draw a line, then triangle. Let's see how we can draw a circle. So how we can draw a circle is, I'm putting it as begin path. How we can draw a circle is, there is a property function called the arc, and then I'm putting it as the x position and y position, and then we can put a radius. Let's say if I want this to be radius to be 50, then start angle I'm putting it as 0, and then you can put math dot pi into 2. Okay, so this is how we can draw a circle, but we have not put the fill method, so it won't fill it. So I'm putting it as context dot fill. It draws a circle. So let me increase this one. So this is how you can draw a circle. So again, the fill color you can change it using the other methods, like a fill style. You can change the color. Okay, so this is how you can draw a circle. So let's do one more thing. So let's say if you want to like create a view like a barcode, like you have multiple vertical lines. So let's see how we can do it. We can put we can use the same thing like context dot begin path, and then context dot move to, let's say I'm putting a starting position as let's say 10 comma 10, and then context dot line 2, let's say I'm putting it as I want this x to be moved, sorry, the y to be moved, so x will remain the same. I'm putting it as 10 comma 50, and then context dot stroke. If I put it like this, it draw one single line, right? So if you want multiple lines to be there, so what I can do is I want this x to be increased like by 5 pixel or 10 pixel, and then y will remain the same, right? So what we can do is I can put a for loop here for var I equal to 0, I less than, let's say I'm putting it as 10, I plus plus. I'm copying this entire thing here, and what I can do is I can move to, I'm putting it as I into 10, and then here also I into 10. So not this, move to, not this, this should be I into 10, and then move to can be the same. I into, let's see, so what happens is it draw like 10 different lines, right? So draw like this, so move to this position and then it draw a line, move to this position, it draw a line, move to this position, it draw a line, like this you can put, right? So initially the I will be 0, let's start with 1 so that we can see everything. So 1 to 10 we can draw it like this. So, and there is one more thing, what we can do is we can if you want to set the width of the line, the property, there is another property which is context dot line width. Let's say I'm putting it as 10, sorry, let's say I'm putting it as I plus 1, I plus 2 or I plus 1, then you can do it like this. So you can adjust the line width and then move to the properties to create the view that you want. Okay, so we talked about how to create a draw a line, draw a rectangle, how to draw a rectangle using the lines, and then using draw rectangle fill rect, and then yeah, fill rect method, and also we talked about the fill style, and then we talked about how if you don't want it filled, we have talked about the methods stroke style and the stroke rect, and then finally we created a view something like looks like a barcode. Okay, so that's all I planned for this video. Hope you understand the concept of basics of the canvas and how we can draw 2D graphics. So if you did learn something from this video, please do subscribe to my channel and do like the video and then share this video with your friends. So thanks for watching, and then see you in the next video. Bye.